Number 4 in our meetings on conducting. So I'll recap what we've done so far. We just keep adding the technique, adding more things. We all started with, in order of their importance. Remember, we kept adding things. First, we had a nice preparation beat. 1 and 2. The preparation beat was a full beat ahead, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1. And then we had beat patterns. We had 2 beat patterns that I showed you. This one for legato playing. I mean, something more smooth. We're very precise, establishing tempo and so forth. This one, that works in 3/4. 1, 2, 3, 1. That's the pattern for that. Then in 2/4, which is like the letter J, forward and backwards, right? We have a hold. Remember, it goes like this. Cut off, goes like that. Zap. Then we had dynamics to develop independence in the 2 hands, arms, with the exercises that go with it, right? Then we had a hold to an odd tempo, right back, or we have a hold like that. Turn our palms over and we're prepared to give a preparation to go exactly the same tempo again. Or you have a cutoff without a hold and go odd tempo again. And you're starting off in the same tempo again. Then we had retards, ralentados, retards, when you gradually slow down to a hold, for instance. Then we can go odd tempo again, or something like that. Or we have also a retard to a cutoff. You either stop or you can do an odd tempo or something like that. And all of those happened on different beats of the bar, too. Remember that. So basically, if this is a hold, no matter where your hands are, when it comes time to prepare a hold, you go like that. Whether it's on the first beat, second beat, third beat, or fourth beat, you do that. If it's on the first beat, it's 2, 3, 4, hold, cut off. If it's on the second beat, 2, 3, 4, 1. Do the signal for a hold. I'm sorry, I got it backwards. Bing. If it's on 3, it's 1, 2, and we want to hold on 3. If it's on 4, we have 1, 2, 3, and we give a signal for a hold. All right. We had that, with the retards. And then we wanted to indicate changing of time signatures, or how you're going to conduct. So if you're in 4, and you come to a hold or a cutoff, makes no difference. And now you're going to go into 3. We want everybody to know that you not only are going to 3, you're going to conduct it in 3. And prepare it, and you're in 3. Because 3/4, of course, 2/4, 4/4 could be done in 2. If you had if you had a hold and you went like that, and they have 4/4 on their part, or alla breve, at least you're telling them you're going to conduct it in 2. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Here's a hold. If it says 3/4 on their parts, but you're going to conduct it in 1, you're going to indicate that. So, and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, hold. You're going to go into 2 now, in 2/4, and 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. If you have a hold, going back to 4, whatever it is. Now we want that sort of independence going on too at the same time. Then we had pickups, which are very, very touchy. We have pickups. If the pickup is the 4th beat, that means the preparation beat is going to be the nearest principal beat ahead of that, conducted beat. So that's going to be the 3rd quarter note, or 3. So your hands are approximately on the end of 2, because you want to indicate 3. 1, 2, 3. Da, da, like so. If it's on 1, there are no pickups. Boom. If you start on 2, so they're like 3 note pickups. Da, 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 da. 1 is the preparation. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. You play, right? And now, if it's just 2 quarter note pickups, then your preparation beat in 4/4 will be the 2nd beat. 1 and, your hands are about the end of 1. You go 1, 2. Da, da, da. Play like that. I had examples in there showing you how to do it on all kinds of different beats and combinations. So you have the same problem. Remember to plan ahead when you have a hold or a cutoff, so that your hands are in a perfect position to go to the next signal without having to adjust. Now we know about 1. If you have a hold and you're going to give a preparation to go to 1 again, you want your hands right approximately there so you can give a proper preparation. Big. Now, if it's going to be a hold on 1 and you're going to continue on 2, you want your hold on 1, but I want my hands approximately here because I'm going to have to give 1 again in order to play on 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't want my hands out here because it doesn't look right to the players either. It appears to them that there will be 2 preparation beats and 1. And that's a no-no. So if my hands, if I have a hold right here and hold, then when I turn over, they're not as frightened because it looks like I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, down, like that. And that, each beat of the bar, we have that. Now, after the pickups, remember, I showed you how to do X more than 1 preparation beat. How to do pickups, in other words, with a count off. And that's where we introduced the so-called magic finger, or whatever you want to call it, so that you can allow for more, even if it's 1 extra. You're going to start on 2, for instance. Pickups start on 2. You could go 4, 1, da da da, or 3, 4, 1, da da da, or 2, 3, 4, 1, da da, or a full bar, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, da da dee da. Whatever it is, by doing that with the eye contact, you can keep the players from jumping the gun and using passive motions as opposed to active motions. Notice, this is like a passive motion. It does not require a response from the players, but it is giving them information. That is an active motion and requires a response from the players. So if you go, and believe me, you're allowed to use a lot of lip movement here, because a lot of times you're in a situation where you cannot count off audibly. Now in a studio, they need audible count off, leaving 1 beat blank. But anyway, you can go. Nothing wrong with that either. It helps tremendously. Helps tremendously. See, I leave nothing to chance. I leave nothing to chance. If there's any confusing look at my hand, I'll do this. Whatever it is, I'm going to do something. I'm going to do everything I possibly can to make it easy for the players. And so on those count-offs, remember, if you're going to give 2 bars, count off for nothing. Please do not go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, because somebody will start playing 1 measure early. You're going to give 2-bar count off. Either don't move your hands, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and or the most common language, the most understandable thing in commercial music and present-day players with the players is to go 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, bing, and then give it. Or if you insist on moving your hands, use this little magic finger. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, boom. The main thing is don't count 4 beats in both bars and wave your hands at the same time, both hands. Do not do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2. Don't do that. Somebody will play a bar early. You either have to do this, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and boom. Either that, or don't move them at all. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, or 1, 3, 1. That's a matter of choice. Makes no difference, but it's a common language that players understand. I once experienced a leader who counted off a marvelous band that I was part of, good players, and he made a horrible mistake. He said 2 bars for nothing, and it was a Swington, and he said 2-bar count off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. What can I tell you? You know what happened. Beginning of that 2nd bar, some played, some didn't. Nobody knew what was going to happen, and it was a train wreck. Because it's just not the language that we all understand. You have to be, everybody's got to know what the ground rules are. They got to know what you want, and you have to explain it. You have to do it properly. So on the counter-offs, be very careful about that. When you get a bright tempo, it'll be a jazz waltz. 4 bars is best, right? 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. Now once again, here we go. You're going to say 4-bar count off. Don't go 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3. Da! Somebody's going to start. Somebody's going to go boop up because they're not sure. So once again, you either do this 4-bar count off. 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, boom. Or even better, 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, boom. Or even better than that, 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, boom. A count down. 4, 3, 2, 1. 4-bar count off, like a jazz waltz. It works. Same thing with 2-4. Basically, we just had, for instance, in Latin, it doesn't go terribly fast, but it's a 2 feel. So you might go 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, Notice I'm conducting in 2 because it's a 2 feel, but I'm counting off in 4 because the tempo is sort of in the middle. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, because that's going to feel 2, but I'm counting off in 4 because it isn't. It's okay to count off in 4. It's not too fast. Now, when you get to a Broadway or a bright 2, which we often associate that with, you might be necessary to give 4 bars there. Same thing then. 1, 2, 2, 3, 2, 4. Da, ba, 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 ba. It's all a breve or actually a 2-4, depending on the situation. So that takes care of count-offs pretty good. Then we have pickups and holds, which means 1, da, 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 dee, and we go along, and we have a hold. And as I explained before, you want your hands in a good position to go on again. 1, 2, 3, 4, and we do all that stuff. Then we got involved in putting all those things together, kind of, with page 5 that had variety exercises, little examples that had highly unlikely exercises and examples I might add, but had a variety of time signature changes, incorporating all the signals we've used so far. And the idea is to try to get them all in there. Try to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and you look down. Oh, I'm going to go into 3, and I've got a crescendo, and a decrescendo. I'm going into 4, 1, and you try to get all that stuff in there. So we did those to try to put that together. Then we have a series of examples of cutoffs without holds, but then using pickups. So we've touched on it here on this recap. This is cutoffs without holds. 1, 2, 3, 4, off. Now it's the same thing as a hold. You want your hands in a position to go on. For instance, now this is going to be a pickup starting on 2. 1, da, da, dee, da. And I had a number of examples in there like that cover most situations, including holds on the half beats, on the upbeats, and all that. Remember that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, and. It's the same thing as if it were a beat, full beat later, except you must do it an 1/8 beat faster on the and. Well, that brings us up pretty much on, that's what we've done so far, by and large.